Hi, folks. This is Don Meissner with the North Country Fishing Report. You know, the DEC recently has come out with reports, and one of the reports they've come out with is that they want to warn all hunters about using lead in their shot, in their shells, you know, because it's left over after you harvest the whatever you have gone out and shot, whether it's deer and you leave the what they call the gut pile out on the ground. The lead remains, and there's certain organisms, there's certain beings that will eat all this, but some, for example, like eagles and vultures, their stomachs are so acidic that the lead really starts to affect them. It's digested quickly, it gets into their bloodstream, and it can cause all kinds of problems. It's the same thing with fishing. Years ago, there was a movement, a standard put out that we don't use lead anymore. We don't use lead sinkers. We don't use little lead split shots. We don't use lead worm weights. All the things that I used my whole life, you don't use those because it has the same effect on fish that it does on animals. I know when I was a kid, my favorite bird to hunt was woodcock. And woodcock became almost decimated with the amount of lead because of the areas that they are, the type of, they're always pecking the ground for worms because that's their primary diet. And they took so much lead into their systems that they were deemed unsafe to eat. But it's something that, you know, if you go into a store, and it's a responsibility on our part now because you can still buy lead stuff. And if you still want to just ignore the whole threat to the other organisms around us, you can still probably get by using lead. And if you buy the other type of weights, whether it's tungsten or something else, they're far more expensive. But, you know, in the long run, that added expense is minor compared to what you're doing to protect the environment around us. So it's not just with hunting, it's with fishing. And we're really trying to phase out all applications of lead. Until next time, folks, this is Don Meissner with the North Country Fishing Report.